in the house rise. Creative reptiles where the knowledge flows. Ball pythons in the cut, ready to pose. Boa constrictors lurking, everybody knows. Education meets school in every frame we expose.
You're welcome, everybody, to another Snake Prince vlog. I'm your host, Prince Elias, and a couple of weeks ago, I told you, I gave y'all an update video on Project Dark Mode. For those who don't know, Project Dark Mode is just a name of a project that I'm working on that's dealing with a lot of dark genes like blackhead, black pastel, slew of others, but focusing on making the best of the best darkest snakes as I can, mixing with little orange and yellows and things like that. But the goal is to get the blackest snake, healthy blackest snake as possible, or at least close to it, different combos and stuff like that. So, you know, some snakes, unfortunately, if you make a super, have some issues like the super black pastels and super cinnies and stuff. So I want to steer away from that, but try to utilize and use genes that aren't really tapped in, because this is an update on my investment animals with Project PIED. And so but I'm only going to give you updates on the visuals because I have some hits and some other combos with some codoms, but that could be another video for another day because it's a lot of those like different codoms with het pied. And so I rather just focus on the visuals for this video so it's not 20 minutes long. So let's start off with one of the prettiest ones that I have, and I'm showing him off. Just know that there's a female version of him coming soon that I got from my boy RO50, but she hasn't been shipped yet. She will be soon, but she's the exact same genetics as the snake I'm about to show you now. So if you've seen one, you've seen them all, but she does have a different pattern. Like her patterns, her whites, breakage, pied breakage equation is different from the one I'm gonna show you. So when she does eventually come, we'll do an unboxing of her. But let's just say I got a 1.1 because they've already been paid for. I got a 1.1 of this particular combo, and they both have hits, but because I don't want to share everything, my entire game plan with y'all, I'm gonna keep those hits close to the chest. Only me and the breeders know their hits, but so close to the chest. But their hits are gonna come in clutch, especially when I do Project Dark Mode, because some snakes in Project PIED overlap with Project Dark Mode, and then there's some they're gonna be a totally different project on their own. So this is my update for all my investment animals that I've bought this year for Project PIED. And so that's the focus. So this first snake I'm gonna show y'all, I got this from my guy DJ at Royal Caribbean Exotics. Shout out to DJ, and shout out to the fam, Banner. I got this shirt, Menace to Herb Society, and of course, shout out to Brandon, Peace and Pets, and Brian, He the Hatchery. They have their own podcast called Off the Plank Podcast that happens every Tuesday night, the same time as me and my friends' podcast, Beyond the Scales, and we always cross promote each other. We always support each other, so shout out to them. But I got this snake from Brandon at, not Brandon, DJ, Royal Caribbean Exotics. He made this snake, and the whole clutch was amazing. The whole clutch was fire, including the quote unquote normal baby, because it just looks different. It looks amazing. And I wouldn't say normal because of what the actual gene really is codon. So anyways, I got and this is a male, Gene X Pied. Now, Gene X is one of those genes in the single form. It's hard to ID, but they're still beautiful because DJ also has a regular quote unquote normal single Gene X without the pie, and that baby looks phenomenal. But I got the visual Gene X Pied. Hopefully he's showing up. Here you can see his pattern. His oranges is amazing. The orange and the blacks. The blacks is what really got me. That's why I like Gene X. The oranges and the blacks are amazing. He's always been such a dope animal, always curious, always moving around. So even if I wasn't breeding him and he was just a pet, he would be one of my favorites because his personality, always moving, always doing stuff. He is no pet rock at all, and I love him. And I named him Zed after one of my favorite DJs. His name is Zed, but he is integral to Project PIED and even Project Dark Mode. He's one of those snakes that's going to overlap into Project Dark Mode and also Project Ultra Male. So he's going to be going to several girls when he's ready, because he's going to be going to some girls that are head ultra male and stuff like that. So to have Gene X ultra male, you know, blank, because I'm not sharing y'all the rest of the stuff I'm working with of his girl that are in his girlfriends. Y'all, it's gonna be fire. The future is bright and dark with this one. Pun intended. And like I said, I have a female version of him coming from Rove RO, Mr. Floppy. And so I can't wait to unbox her and show y'all her. But we gotta wait for warmer weather. This cold front has really been kicking our tails, but she will be coming soon. But yep, Gene X PIED with secret recessives that I'm not telling y'all right now. 1.1. So that's first update. Next update, I'm gonna show y'all the very first visual PIED I've ever bought. And at first I bought her strictly just to be a pet, because ever since I got into the reptile hobby, one gene that I really want was PIED, but I just couldn't afford it at the time when I've been in the hobby since 2015, and PIEDs, even normal PIEDs back in 2015 was outside of my price range, especially when I was working at Target. Working part-time, well, full-time, but getting paid part-time at Target at a retail store, you wouldn't afford no PIEDs, you know. But my biggest dream was to have my own pet PIED. And now that I revamped my breeding plans and the ideas that I have in my head, I can't wait to use her and breed her. And she's going to be ready before everybody because she's bigger, she's older. But I got her from my brother Mike. Shout out to Mike, Big Mike at Herb Collectors, another podcast brother. He has a whole network, the Herb Collectors Network. Shout out to him. Retic Rundown Show, Chondro Corner, a slew. They even got a show now for spiders, people who love to breed spiders. So shout out to Mike from Herb Collectors. But I'm going to show this girl. She was the very first visual PIED I ever bought, and I'm super happy. Her name is Cora, and I'm going to try to be careful because she did just eat like 3 days ago, so she might poop on me. Let's hope not, but she might. But here she go, and she's gotten big since I've gotten her, so not quite ready to breed, but super, super dope, super pretty, and she's just a simple pastel PIED. And I love PIEDs that look like PIEDs. I love mid, you know, 50-50 or 60, whatever, 30, 60, 40, whatever. You know the math. I can't math right now. My brain is shot. But, you know, I like to see some breakage. I like to see some white and some pattern. And so when I saw her on Mike's Morph Market account, when I saw her post on his Morph Market, I quickly DM'd him on Instagram and said, yo, how much? I mean, I knew how much, but I was like, could we do a payment plan? Can I pay her off in like 2 paychecks? And he worked with me and I got her. She wasn't that expensive, but I don't like to just throw a lot of money at one time on a snake. So I split the payment up in 2. And she's been doing good, smashing food. She converted to frozen thaw so easily, and she's been eating live since she was born. But I had no issues. The first week I offered food to her was a frozen thaw rat, and she took it on the go, and she's been smashing ever since. And like I said, she just ate 3 days ago. She might eat again soon, but I'm trying to wait for that poop. So let me stop handling her too much. After this, so again, this is Cora. She's just a simple pastel PIED, beautiful pastel PIED. And like I said, she was going to be a pet only, you know, educational ambassadors for, you know, our education shows and summer camps, and also for photo shoots. She's still going to be on the photo shoot roster because she's very good personality, very sweet, very easy to work with. So she's still going to be a model for the photo shoots, but I'm going to throw her in the breeding plans as well. I'm going to go ahead and just do that. Now, the last update no, it's not the last update. I got 2 more updates, but out of this bunch, before I turn my camera off and go put them up, because I got some in quarantine I want to show y'all. But the last one of the non-quarantine babies, because she's been here for a minute, is the youngest one, the baby that is only a couple of months old. And I can't wait to show her off. She is amazing. And she's another one of those that's going to cross over from Project PIED to Project Dark Mode. She's female, and I got her from the great Tommy at Inky Cloud. Shout out to Tommy. Love you, sis. Tommy has become like a real big sister to me. I love her to death. And she's an amazing breeder. I think I have now 4 snakes from her. Or 3, either way. I just keep buying from her. She's amazing. And this is the youngest one, and this is the one that I'm helping get established. Tommy tried to get her at 100 grams. She actually did get her to 100 grams before shipping her off, but I'm the type of breeder, I like them to be a little more chunky. But due to an electrical issue, Tommy lost some rats and stuff like that, and breeding, and so we agreed to just send her to me before it got wintertime, the winter months, and I could beef her up. But she did get her to 100 grams, and I appreciate that. But anywho, so she is the smallest. She's very tiny, and she's the youngest. She's only like a few months old, but super docile, super sweet, and I love her. And this is, doggone it, be still. This is Akasha, Queen Akasha. And I'm about to give you her genes in just a second. I'm not going to give you her hits because, like I said, there are certain things, certain ideas and projects I want to keep in the tuck. I don't want to just spill out and just say, and I'm not saying they're going to be world's first. No, I'm never going to try to be a world's first of anything. But I just, you know, I just want to keep some things to myself. But anyways, her codoms, besides pied, recessive is pied. Well, one of the recessive is pied, clearly. But codoms, she is a blackhead calico. Blackhead calico. Y'all know how much I love blackhead, and y'all know how much I love calico. So super, super excited. And she's so small, it's hard to tell, but you can see the calico breakage, at least I can, in natural lighting, in the pattern. You can see some of that orange and stuff like that. But, and another reason why I love her so much, she's so cute. She has a hidden Mickey on her. One of her spots, her little random spots, and it's so tiny. I can't wait till she gets big enough. See that? It's shaped like Mickey Mouse's head. It's going to be hard for the camera to zoom in because it's so tiny. It's look right there where my finger is, right there. So I thought that was real unique and cute about her. But yeah, her name is Akasha. She's a blackhead calico. And I'm going to keep all the rest of the genes in her. Shh, quiet in the tuck, little secret. Y'all find out when she becomes ready to breed and she gets paired to some nice boys. But yep. And as y'all can see, I love these mid-white pies. I just love them. They're amazing. And just look at her saddles, the breakers, and of course that little little bitty spot on the tail. Pied is king. And queen in my eyes. So, and like I said, I'm just updating y'all on the visual pieds, not any of the codoms, combos that are hits, like double hit and triple hits. That's for me to know and the breeders who sold them to me. But now let me go put them away, wash my hands, and then I will come back and the last two snakes on update. Y'all have already seen the unboxing, but I'm gonna show them off again in this video. Is the 2 ones in quarantine, the newest babies that came in from Bomb projects. Be the last two visual PIEDs updates, newest pickups for 2024. And that is what I got from Bomb Projects. Of course, y'all saw the unboxing video, but I wanted to show them again for this particular video. And one wants to bite me so bad, so let me do her last. But this first one is, come on baby, Asami. I bought her from KG First when I saw her on their Morph Market. I believe I either saw it on the Morph Market or he showed her off on, shout out to the Bomb Squad, Bomb Projects Patreon. One of our voice chats, our video chats that we do on Discord. Matter of fact, that's exactly where I saw her. He was doing an egg cutting, and then after the egg cutting, he showed off some recent clutches that hatched out this year. And I saw he showed off her group, her and her siblings, and I fell in love. And so this is Asami, and she is a black pastel pied. And of course, you automatically know she's also a part of Project Dark Mode because of the black pastel. And no, I'm not trying to make sumas. My goal is not to make sumas or what the other combos where it's a super black pastel and stuff, or a black pastel and Cindy, because they just got too many imperfections, too many issues, and I don't want to take that risk when I'm breeding. So her boy, I selectively picked out certain males to go to her that will not create any defects like the duck billing, or, you know, the little shark mouth looking things, or the bug eyes, or whatever, or kinks. I just don't want to risk it. It's not a risk I want to take. I know it's not guaranteed to happen. It's not 100%. You know, some breeders have been successful to make sumas and pumas and all these other different combos with black pastel in those categories, but I just don't want to do it. So, like I said, I'm very, very picky and selective on the males that I have for her, because I'm not trying to do that, but she is still integral in a big project for Project PIED and Project Dark Mode. And so, yeah. And she is, I think she's like the highest of white that I have in my collection. So, yep. So that's Asami. Now, the last but not least, the creme de la creme. The second in command. She not the queen of Project Dark Mode, but she close up there. And this has been my dream. Y'all saw my unboxing. This was my dream animal, my dream gene. I've been screaming this gene since I met KG and found out about, and he introduced me to this particular gene. And I am a fan. I am a fan of this gene. This is besides Blackhead, this is my favorite codon. And even though she's a little spicy meatball, I love her to death, and I don't mind getting bit by her. But I'll try to avoid this video. So this is the creme de la creme, the big money. This is, and by big money, I just mean the most expensive in my collection. This is Rio Vidal, and she is a LC Pied. And she's trying to bite me. I'd rather her bite the camera. She is an LC Pied. And I can't wait to use her to make different LCs, especially the super. I got a boyfriend for her coming soon. We're working on that payment plan as well. Trying to pay off. But yeah, super, super excited. This is my favorite as far as genes go, genetics, and the potential and the future of Project Dark Mode. And so I am like super, super gassed up and excited, and I love her to death, even though she wants to pop me. She's getting a lot better, a little bit better, but every time I get her out, she is very tense at first, but You know, we working on it. I'm gonna continue to work with her because I also want her to be able to be used for other things besides breeding. I don't want her to just be a breeder. So I want her to be somebody I can pull out and give to a child and stuff. So I'm gonna continue to work with her attitude and her aggression and tame her down, socialize her. Because it's easier to socialize ball pythons than any other snake. It really is. You just got to keep handling, keep messing with them, keep utilizing, and help them build confidence. Help them know that they are not in danger. She's a baby. She thinks everything's trying to eat her and kill her. So, but, and like right now, she's calmed down. She's loosened up her body language. She has softened up since I pulled her out. She was tense at first, but now she's getting a little better. She's looking around, looking at the light and stuff. And she's not so alert, so it ain't gonna be hard to tame her down. She's real good. But yep, this is Rio Vidal, the LC PIED. Super happy and excited to have her in my collection. This has been a dream morph of mine, the LC Black Magic, and I am forever grateful and indebted to KG and D for blessing me with this animal and letting me be a part of the very few breeders, because ain't that many of them, very few, handful of breeders that have LCs in their collection. And it's still untapped. It's still untapped. LC has been around, Black Magic has been around for a minute, and you know, right now, it's only a couple of combos that's been worked with it. PIED, definitely, as you can see. A bunch of other people have been working with PIED and a couple of other, you know, recessives, but it ain't really been that much combos. And so hopefully I could put my mark on it. Like I said, I know I'm never going to make a world's first of anything, not even attempting that. But if I could just play around and make some awesome combos. Oh my gosh, KG has a LC lesser. That gave me more faith in lessers again. Lesser butter, whatever you want to call it. I've always loved lesser. I always love it. But it gave me hope to want to breed that in the future. Add that to some combos. Orange Dream. Other things. Ultra Male. Just imagine LC and Ultra Male. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure there's some other people working with that. I know Flawless got LC with them. It's some other people in the hobby, Lindworm Exotics, other people, they got LC. But just imagine, Ultra Male, paint, calicos. Let me shut up. I need to stop giving stuff away. But all I'm saying is the possibilities are endless. When y'all so busy chasing DGs and clowns and hypos, you know, some of us other breeders are working with stuff that people just neglect and forget. That's been around for a minute. It's been around the hobby for a minute. So I'm excited. This has been the best investment. This has been a dream animal. So again, thank you, KG and D. I'm forever grateful to y'all, and I can't wait to get her boyfriend. He was literally just born, so they trying to get him established and stuff. But can't wait so I can tap into making my very own super in the future. We got time, and we got time. As you can see, they're babies, they're little, so we got nothing but time. I'm not in a rush, not in a rush at all, but I'm so happy to have these in my projects now in the future. And yeah, but that is it for this update video, and I'm glad it wasn't 20 minutes long. At least I hope not. I gotta check back and edit it. But that's my update for Project PIED, at least the visuals. Again, I have some combos that are triple and double hits. We might do a video on them later on after the new year. But yep, because I got some more updates. I want to do an update video on all my disabled animals, my animal ambassadors, my educational ambassadors with disabilities. And then also we got to do updates on the non-ball python species that I own, like the short tails and the boas, and you know, all the other species that I work with and own and keep. So the updates are going to keep coming. If you don't get another update video by the end of this year, which I'm going to try to push out as best I can, you definitely going to get one top of the year in January of 2025. But anyways, that's it. I'm your host, Prince Elias. This is Rio Vidal, and right next to me is Asami. And this have been Creative Reptiles. We will check y'all in the next update video. Peace.
Reptilian kingdom, every episode a trip. Handling with care, never gonna slip. Shedding light on myths, let that truth drip. Reptile wisdom, come and get a grip.